Well guys, first and foremost, I want to say thank you so much for all the love and support that I got in my last video, the last video of 2022, where I basically laid down the line and told you guys everything that's been going on for the last 3 years and how it's affected me personally, and you guys have just opened up your arms, gave me a huge digital hug, and ended 2022 in a high note for me. You guys are fucking awesome. Thank you so much for all of that, each and every one of you, and I am going to continue to support this community and grow it and make sure that we are at the top, the pinnacle of all Dragon Ball communities moving forward in 2023. This is going to be the spot. Let's grow it together, guys. And what a beautiful beginning to 2023 it is, because we got a new interview that gives us so much information, not only on Superhero but also on Black Frieza. We got huge information on him and the superhero prequel arc, what's going to happen in the next chapter. Toyotaro actually comes on and has an interview, even discussing things he's talked about with Toriyama. Alright, let's jump into this.
I know you love Dragon Ball, so don't forget to like and subscribe to BlackScape. Turn on all the notifications so you never miss a video. This is Rose, and I love you guys so much, and I can't wait till we hit the 500k Immortal plan.
We get huge reveals here when it comes to the character of Trunks in the new arc that honestly I feels like, to me, going into the superhero prequel arc, I know it's Goten, I know it's Trunks, I know it's both of them, but it seems like Toyotaro is saying that Trunks is the main character, or at least he's focusing on him, because here he says that he's always wanted to make a spin-off story for Trunks. He wanted to do it well before Superhero came out, well before they had the design for what that story was going to be about. He wanted to do something that was his own original story with him, but he just didn't know how it was going to fit in the larger scale of Dragon Ball. And it looks like at this point now he got his wish. He can make a story, it's connected to Dragon Ball, but it's all focused primarily on Trunks. Like, if we got to keep it 100, in that chapter, the last chapter, Trunks is the one that gets the growth. Trunks is the one that gets the focus. Trunks is the one that gets to be a hero. Trunks is the one that eventually will get the girl, and that's something that we touch a little bit more on when it comes to this interview, because Toyotaro says in the next chapter he is going to have more interactions, more love interactions with Trunks and Mai, both of them. So it looks like it's Toyotaro pushing this rom-com stuff. He's trying to like build up this sort of high school love thing with these Dragon Ball characters, which to me, I don't think that the Trunks and Mai thing I already talked about, I don't think that works like the way that they're intending it to. But here's the far more interesting part. We get all these students, all their names, all their character designs in a new sheet. Of course, Mai is going to be joining up in the school. There's going to be a fun twist with that apparently, because I mean, she's like 60 years old. I don't know why she would want to go to high school. But we get my boy Scale. Apparently it's school, but it's, you know, that's just the way they have it. Rula, which she's cool as hell, and she's the one that really wanted to go in on this whole finding ghost business. Then we have Compass. We don't really see much of him. Trunks and Goten, obviously. These are the two that really get me. Chalk and Feyre. Chalk and Feyre, this is Miles Morales and Gwen Stacy from Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. You cannot tell me that these are not the same characters. You cannot tell me, like, maybe Chalk looks a little bit different, a little bit more different than Miles Morales, but Feyre, she is identical to Gwen Stacy. So this is a cool nod, honestly, as somebody who loves Spider-Man, loves Miles Morales' story, and loves Into the Spider-Verse. Can't wait for the new movie. This is actually really cool to see. I can't wait to see if they're gonna actually do anything with these two characters, but we have them here and I'm all for it. Feyre's design, I love it a lot, just like I love Gwen Stacy's design. I feel like Feyre's design is something that we could get with Marin when she's actually older, something that looks more like Android 18, because I feel like a younger Android 18 would be the perfect template for a Marin that's older. She just grows a nose essentially. And of course we have Mai. So in the spirit of this rom-com thing, everybody's been kind of connecting who would be going with who or whatever, and all of them of course were obsolete. None of them were really hitting it like I'm about to hit it. This is the rom-com setup right here. We have Trunks with Mai, we have Goten with Rula, we have obviously Miles with Gwen, and then whoever's left is just Compass and Scale, so I just kind of put them together. But you know, there you go, there you have it. This is the setup right here. And we do kind of get an explanation as to why Trunks is kind of scared of ghosts and monsters. It doesn't have anything to do with Trunks' character, but it's something that Toyotaro says here. He basically says that he wanted to differentiate Trunks from the future with this Trunks because they've lived different lives, which is great. But he did it in a way that doesn't make sense because Kid Trunks was just as brave as adult Trunks, but now we have that future Trunks is brave and new Trunks, or this Trunks, is scared of monsters, which I'm hoping he got past that in that first chapter. And of course, Dr. Gero's, his secret CD or PlayStation 1, that is going to be coming out next chapter. What we're going to be seeing, the developments from it, that's going to be really exciting. Now to get to the moment that you guys been waiting for, the reason probably 90% of you guys clicked on this video because this superhero chapter again is more of a low stakes story, but we have an explanation here as to what they were thinking about when it came to Black Frieza, why he's black in the first place, and at the same time it gives an indicator as to what the next evolution of Frieza could possibly be. So basically Toyotaro and Toriyama both knew that they wanted to have that Granolah arc end with this Frieza transformation and his arrival, so that's why it almost felt like the arc was ambiguous with its ending, because the ending of it was supposed to be the fight between Granolah and Frieza, and everybody in the story led to that and boasted that it kept bringing up the stakes to that he got stronger, and how is Frieza going to contend with these guys when that was the point of it all. The point of it all with not only the leaders but also with Granolah was to get one over on Frieza, but it looks like that was the point. The chapter was building up to a fight that ended up just being a slaughter because Frieza got this new transformation, and this transformation was always meant to be the ending of the entire arc, which to me, it's an interesting way to have an arc, to have the bad guy basically win, but at the same time, I feel like there could have been a little bit more inside the arc when it came to like Frieza's presence. Like maybe if we got some scouts coming, looking on the planet, or you know, instead of it being just so abrupt, like we don't really even know where Frieza is at for the majority of the whole thing. So I understand some people might like that, and I like the reveal at the end with no anticipation whatsoever. To me, I would have loved to have a little bit more lead up to that Frieza reveal. So this is why Frieza is black now. He is black because that's the way credit cards go. So what they wanted to do with Frieza is they wanted to have his power match different premium credit cards, like the really high-end credit cards for really rich people, probably like people like Toriyama can afford, probably not Toyotaro, but like up their credit card. Those are the ones that this is supposed to emulate. So gold is already really high, but what's above gold? Black is above gold. It wouldn't work the other way around. He says that himself. So Frieza's transformations, they're not like copying Saiyans, he's just copying credit cards, which it just shows what he believes, or Toyotaro believes and Toriyama believes, about the establishment in credit and how evil that could possibly be. But that also gives us an indicator as to what the next transformation for Frieza is, because there's only one thing that is above black, at least when it comes to this sequence of credit cards. Platinum is the highest one, so platinum credit card, Platinum Frieza, we may be getting like a diamond looking Platinum Frieza in the future that's far stronger than anybody we've ever gotten. And if that's the case, I would love for Frieza's final transformation to be essentially the same level as Beerus. I wish and I hope that they are getting to that point where we're getting to like the conflict between universes and the gods. That's where I'm thinking and I'm hoping that we're going. Same way as Dragon Ball Kakumi is going, I'm hoping that we just get a taste of that in Dragon Ball Super. But that's essentially it, guys. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this reveal, about what's going on with Frieza and Trunks. Do you guys like the Dragon Ball Super superhero prequel arc? Are you guys excited for it? Let me know in the comment section below. Right now, if you go to the community tab, there is a poll there for you guys. Do you guys like the prequel arc? Make sure you go ahead and check it out. This is going to be BlackScape signing off. Take care, guys.
Subscribe for more content.